Chiefly, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Having money on my mind, I having money in my pocket. Bone marrow roasted, spread it on the rosemary bread, lightly toasted, drizzle with the vinaigrette.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy Kakashi Crypto. I know I've been gone for a while, and since I've been gone, Bitcoin has done a number, so has ETH, so has the whole goddamn market. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can cash out your crypto and minimize the tax that you have to pay. Just looking at this article here, this mainly applies for people in the UK, but essentially normal taxpayers, we have a usable allowance of around £12,300. So this means any gains that we make on selling shares or I don't know, selling clothes, for example, there's a whole list of exempt stuff. But anyway, we have this exempt amount here, but because of the whole coronavirus pandemic thing, they want to get rid of it, and they want to double your tax from the normal 10% for basic rate taxpayers to 20%. So you would no longer have this leeway of capital gains. You'd be taxed on potentially a whole 20% of the gains that you have. So if you're a law-abiding citizen, I recommend you to be and pay your tax, go see an accountant and whatnot. However, if you want to let's say bend the rules, then I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm just showing you potential options of what you can do. And this isn't and this isn't only applicable to people in the UK. You can do this regardless of what country that you're in. So without further ado, let's have a look at the possible options that you have. So there's a couple of different options that we'll go over. So first of all, we have these gift cards. Okay, so with these gift cards, it works for any country that you're in, UK, worldwide, international, Afghanistan, I'm not going to go over the countries that it's applicable to, but you guys can see here, you can go on your country. It's called Bit Refill. Okay, you can buy gift cards on Amazon, you can go on Uber Eats, you can go on Sainsbury's. With Amazon, you can get up to 2,000. What's the max limit you can get? Well, let's just say £2,000 of gift cards, and obviously I think with Amazon you can order food and stuff. If not, Sainsbury's UK, you can get gift cards, you can order food, up to £500 per gift card, which isn't too bad. H&M, you can book flights, you can go to Curry's, Deliveroo. You guys can have a look. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but this works for literally every country that you're in. What I'm interested in would be booking flights and stuff like that, but yeah, not gonna get into too much detail. Exchanges like Coinbase, I believe they work with the IRS in terms of having crypto tracking software. So if you do withdraw to fiat, then man, the IRS is gonna be on your ass like white on rice. Okay, so bear that in mind, and I'm sure it's the same for other exchanges like crypto.com. I'm sure Coinbase have a similar thing with the HMRC establishment in the UK as well, so just bear that in mind. So for that reason, you can go onto peer-to-peer websites, so I'll show you. So also, before we get into the peer-to-peer websites that you can use, not saying you should use it, because depending on where you live it can be illegal or not, but I'm just hypothetically showing you what a criminal will do, not advocating crime. But yeah, crypto.com, this is their daily withdrawal limit. Now these depend on the security clearance that you have and whether you've set up your bank account. So with crypto.com, for example, you need to actually deposit money using your bank account before you could then withdraw to fiat, and this is their daily withdrawal limit. It's $100,000, which is, I don't know, £80,000 or so. So depending on how much Ethereum you have, let's say you had 10 ETH, ETH goes to like 10k, 12k, and you want to cash it out, this would be your limit. Okay, so yeah, we'll also go in the next video, we'll go over how you can maximize the gains in the next year, 2 years, but we'll save it for a different video. Binance as well, this is their withdrawal limit, 2 BTC per 24 hours if you have level 1 security clearance. For level 2 security clearance and you're fully verified, then it would be 100 Bitcoin, which I'm sure none of my viewers have, and if you do have, then mate, you need to give me some of your secrets. The level 3, this is mainly for institutions and like crypto OGs, because like who the fuck has more than 100 Bitcoin? Who has more than 100 Bitcoin? Mate. Anyway, okay, let me not digress. And then Coinbase Pro, the worst exchange of all. The withdrawal limit is 25,000 a day, which is not enough. Okay, that's not enough. You're gonna need to move it across, which is, I don't like this. You know, they have unlimited deposit for crypto assets and US wires, but in terms of deposit, in terms of withdrawals, you can only take away 25,000. Huh? What is that about? So yeah, that is why. Although, if you are on Coinbase, it's a good newbie exchange. If you don't want to learn, I would suggest, if you can, move to Coinbase Pro, because the fees that you're gonna pay, like, first of all, yeah, Coinbase is renowned for crashing. Okay, so in in May or so, when April or so. In the first month when I first got into crypto and Bitcoin got to around, I don't know, $9,000 or so, the app was crashing. I couldn't withdraw fiat. I was trying to, you know, buy and sell. I couldn't withdraw. So that's just at 9,000. Imagine when it goes to 100,000, 150,000. You think you're gonna be able to use the app without, you know, like, that's another thing. Yeah, if you are gonna be stuck with Coinbase Pro and you're gonna, you know, be stuck in your ways or so, you're gonna have to have limit orders. Okay, you don't have limit orders available on Coinbase, the normal Coinbase. You would need that on the Coinbase Pro app, and even that itself is gonna crash. Okay, I'm telling you now, it's gonna crash. So you need to learn how to use Binance. You need to learn how to use crypto.com. Those apps, they are more reliable. Those apps you actually own. Well, not Binance, but on crypto.com you actually own your keys. So that means that if the exchange goes down, you're not gonna actually lose your crypto. Whereas with Coinbase and maybe Binance, they are actually custodians. So if they were to get hacked and go down, then you lose your keys. So having said that, if you do want additional security, you're going to need a ledger nano. That is ultimate security. No one can take away your crypto, because that you own your keys. So without getting too nerdy and too technical, anyway, what we were talking about was how to cash out. So essentially there are a number of different peer-to-peer websites. So obviously, let's say you've got, I don't know, 100,000 in Bitcoin, or that's a whole Bitcoin. Let's say you've got half an ETH, yeah, that's like $6,000 or so, roughly, or so, that in its all-time high, and you want to cash out, but you don't want to cash out with the exchange. So you can go to websites like this. If you are going to use it, I do not suggest withdrawing to PayPal, simply because they can reverse the transactions. And imagine, no, okay, just don't withdraw to PayPal. You'd want to withdraw straight to your bank account, okay? And even if you are going to do this, you need to do tester transactions, just to make sure that, you know, there's no tomfoolery going on. It needs to be, you know, legit. You don't want to get scammed out of your hard-earned money and crypto that you've made. Having said that as well, never cash out 100% of all your crypto, because what you can do is, when the market is starting to decline from the apex, you can actually sort of set hedges, and I will go into detail in this in later videos, but like keeping 20%, 30% of your crypto is a good idea, because then you can actually start to earn passive income for the next cycle, where you're able to, you know, maximize your gains. If you have no crypto, then
if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can get how you get lost in the sauce?
Man, a bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce over the street.
always just keep, you know, 20 to 30%. So yeah, having said that, there are a variety of different coins that you can cash out. I believe these are the most popular coins on this platform. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, So however, with peer-to-peer lending and selling, I do believe that there is a bit of a premium. So if you were to sell, then it would sort of, you know, be below market rate. So currently Bitcoin at the time of recording this is around 15,700 or so, which is, I don't know, 11,800 or so. So you can see here 300 pounds below market rate. This one is above, but like I said, don't cash out to PayPal. I don't trust it. And the only thing is with this is that obviously there is like transaction limits. So you can see here 2.k limit, 20k, 10k. So yeah, it would take probably several transactions or several different platforms for you to actually cash out. Having said that, another thing you can do is, as opposed to having to cash out your crypto, you can just use it to make you more crypto. So I don't know, let's say you've got 6 Ethereum, okay, and that's like, I don't know, $60,000 or I don't know, £50,000 at its peak. Okay, you could cash out maybe 4 Ethereum or whatever, so $40,000 or so. Then what you could do is you could convert that to USDT or USDC, any other stable coin. You can go to the crypto.com app or any other staking app like, I don't know, Celsius or Atomic Wallet, but for simplicity's sake, let's just say crypto.com because that's an easy exchange to use. And then you can actually go to their crypto earn, and from there you're able to stake your stable coins at a very, very nice, not premium, but a nice rate, you know, better than what the banks are offering you. Banks are giving you around 0.1%. Please get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. 0.1%, are you mad? So if you, this is the crypto.com app, okay? You guys, you need to figure out how to work it. Oh, why am I speaking like I'm an old person? You need to figure out how to use the crypto.com app. I'm not going to tell you, like, I can only, you know, go so far. But go to earn. You go to plus here. Then you can look at all the different cryptocurrencies that you can stake. Obviously, you've cashed out now on your Ethereum, your whatever coin it is. And yeah, at the bottom you have the stable coins. So there's True GDP, which is our currency for the people who live in the UK. There's AUD, which is Australian dollar, CAD. There's also True USDT or True USD as well. But obviously it depends on where you're living in the world. So yeah, you'd want to go to True True GDP, sorry, and then you can see here there's a 10% per annum reward. Okay, so another thing you can do is you can have crypto debit cards. Okay, so I actually threw away my crypto.com debit card because of the whole wire card fraud thing, and I actually thought that, like, I don't know, my system was compromised, so I do have to pay for a new card, which I'll probably do when the time is right. Until then, that capital can be used for something else. But basically, you can just cash out into your native fiat currency, and then you can just spend what's on the card. You don't have to like withdraw it to your bank account, sort of thing. You can use your crypto.com as your bank, sort of thing. Binance, they're also coming out with a card as well. There's other platforms that you can use, such as Plutus. They offer, I think, a 3% cashback. However, they are you know, currently in the promotional phase of their company, so that 3% I don't think will last forever. Okay, another way to cash out is to actually buy stocks with your crypto. So I sort of mentioned this in the previous video in the comments, but this is FTX exchange. Okay, it's quite advanced. Don't need to worry about all the ins and outs, but what we're interested in is this feature here. This is the stock feature. It's a new feature. Yeah, I'm not going to mention anything else, but you can see here they have all of these different stocks. Okay, what you'd be interested in is the USD pairing for all of these stocks. So Apple, for example, Amazon, Alibaba, I'm not familiar with these, Facebook, Google, Netflix, blah, 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 Tesla. Okay, in my personal opinion, in the next 2 years, when Tesla release autonomous cars, they're gonna disrupt the market so much. And I believe this will be around 2022, 2023. So let's say, I don't know, you've made 10 grand, you made 20 grand from actually, you know, buying and holding crypto. You could then put that into Tesla stock itself using USDT, and you'd have to actually deposit that into the into the FTX exchange. And this is just like buying stock. It's not leverage trading, I believe. It's simply just buying stock. Now, where this would get interesting is if they can actually if you can earn passive income on the stocks that you've bought, similar to how you can buy dividend stocks. You know, companies like I don't know, not Standard Oil. I can't think of the companies off the top of my head, but you can earn dividends on stocks. So if they're able to integrate that with this, boy, that'll be a game changer, because then you literally don't have to cash out. Another way to cash out, I'm pretty sure I already said this, but I'll say it again. If not, I'll edit the video. Is basically, if you're looking to buy property, whether it's in the UK or overseas, you can obviously talk to the person. If you're going to buy it cash, then if they don't know about crypto, you can maybe convince them on the benefits of accepting crypto. So I don't know, let's say I've been looking at houses abroad, and I know that Bulgaria is quite cheap. Bulgaria, to buy a house is like 30-40k. So if you wanted to buy a house from there, let's say you wanted to pay for it cash, you could teach them how to, I don't know, accept and use the crypto.com, not crypto.com, just crypto in general, you know, just teach them what stablecoin is, how to accept it, how to cash it out, and then you could pay them cash, and yeah, wouldn't have to pay tax. But yeah, that is my not so legal list of ways to minimize tax. And I'm not saying to do this, guys. I'm not saying I'm gonna do this. That's that, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Smash the like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and I'm out. Peace, bye.